The real awards are to impersonators what the Academy Awards are to Hollywood. It's a chance for lookalikes from all over America and the rest of the world to get all rugged up and rub shoulders with their impersonator peers.
You talking to me? I got my eyes on all of you.
It's a peculiar parallel universe where America's next best things vie for their 10 minutes of fatuous fame. But there's no guarantee you'll be the only one of your type.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
So, how long have you been doing Dolly for?
I've been doing Dolly for 15 years, and I do my husband once in a while, too.
Your teeth are amazingly white.
Thank you.
You saying that? Are they real?
I give up coffee.
Are they real?
Of course they're real.
So you have to go through reductions as well, and reductions
Yes.
and things, is that right?
Yes, because
I don't think they got reduced that much.
I had a backache.
They still look big to me.
If Kenny said to you, do you want to pash? Would you pash him?
I have no idea what that means.
Like a French kiss?
Oh, no, I would not. No.
In the South, where we're from, we have that Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
And New Zealand, y'all have that hospitality too.
We do. We also have the highest murder rate per capita than any other country in the world.
Yeah, you don't say it.
Yeah.
That is terrific.
I can't get over your teeth.
Damn you.
They are. Have you got any fillings? Can you open your mouth? They can't be real.
They're real.
Gary, have you seen those teeth?
They're a bit like mine, aren't they? Yeah. Yes.
You're a good Dr. Phil.
I'm a good Dr. Phil.
You must have been doing it for a while.
No, actually, I just started about 18 hours ago.
Dr. Phil is actually a brainchild of myself. I was wandering in a Home Depot about a year ago, and Dr. Phil here is actually a manager of one of the Home Depots in Orange County, California.
I'm up quite close to you, and I'm pretty amazed that the nose is. That's a good nose, you know. That's a really good nose.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how you've done it. I'm sort of thinking you've kind of maybe put, I don't know, like maybe it's plasticine or something.
Well, I had a couple surgeries, you know, but just 2 maybe.
Do you make a living from doing this? Is it your
course.
job?
Yes.
Full-time job?
Full time.
Do you dress up every day?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day, sir.
Did you meet Bing when he was alive?
No, but I did 5 shows with his widow, Catherine.
She didn't look at you and think, wouldn't mind a bit of Bing just for old time's sake?
I did. Well, what do you mean by old time's sake?
You know, like a bit of a fossick around you downstairs.
Crooning or looning?
No, looning. Yeah. Should I have a fossick around you downstairs in the dark
Well,
at the back of the thing?
none of that. None of that down under stuff.
I have to say this, you're sure awful cute. If I was 20 years younger, you'd be in trouble, honey.
And then we met. Me, a 30-year-old light entertainment veteran from New Zealand. Her, a 60-plus copper top with a price tag on her hat. As she slipped me a room key while I was interviewing Robin Williams, I remembered something Mark Sainsbury once told me. If there's rust on the roof, it's damp down below. After hours of milling, it was finally showtime. And 2 by 2, like pretend moths to a pretend flame, the fiendish falsies fluttered their way onto their artificial ark.
Give it up, Liz Taylor, Sophia Loren, and Sean Connery. Robert De Niro, Richard Gere, give it up. Ooh, that's a kiss. Fran Drescher and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hi there. Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. Good evening. David Letterman and Dr. Phil. Yes, sir.
They weren't always convincing. And things didn't always run to plan.
Well, we just did this one. Well, we just we gotta get a technical on this call.
But as every impersonator in the auditorium took to the stage for the 6th encore of Viva Las Vegas, I was reminded of one of those vivid dreams in a foreign bed that you never want to wake up from.
You cannot be an ethical person if you don't care about other people, meaning that you care about the results of any decisions that you make and behaviors that you do.
Is there anyone that you wouldn't have on your books? Would you have a Hitler on your books? A Hitler impersonator?
I wouldn't personally. The issue has never come up, and I don't think that they would get any work anyway, so why would they do it?
How about a Saddam impersonator?
There is a Saddam impersonator, and he didn't start getting any work until, until I think after Saddam died.
Linda Collins, I'm with Classic Productions.
Would you book an Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, I would have no problem doing that.
How about Hitler?
Oh, that's a personal vendetta. No, I would not.
Are these people nuts?
Nuts? Absolutely not. In fact, I really resent that question. They're not nuts. Most of them are professional actors doing an acting job.
How much does your top earner, say, get a year for impersonating?
A year?
Yeah.
About $500,000.
Wow. Who are they impersonating?
George Bush.
I make 6 figures American.
Wow.
You know,
pretty good.
Charge $3,000 to $4,000 US a gig. Do 30, 40, 50 gigs a year.
I guess the golden rule is to stay away from Muslim countries. Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I would say that yes, I hate to be prejudicial and say anything like that, but yes, I would suppose that's true. Definitely Muslim extremist is what I should say. The one thing about the Muslims is you know, they're good people overall, but there's there's a bad 5% of any group, and you know, there are some bad ones that way too.
Our word and our
After a buffet lunch, the conference turned into a giant celebrigasm as the Clayton celebrities lined up to tell their sex stories.
Talking about sex. Okay. First of all, on a scale of 1 to 10, they were probably 15s. And when you're old, you know, you don't really have a lot of people like that coming up and talking to you. And they walk up to me and they go, Mr. Rogers? And I looked up and I said, well, yes, I am.
He's an attractive man, he's successful, a good actor, producer, director, all that stuff. Activist, you know, apparently, you know, this great guy, I've never met him.
Unlike a lot of the impersonators, Ken Schumacher is unapologetic about using his resemblance to George Clooney to pick up women. Of the hundreds he's betted, Ken claims that over 50 have called out George's name when things have got hot and sticky. Did you find, though, that when they called out that name, was that the trigger for ejaculation?
Absolutely not. It was more of a, what? The women are absolutely flipping their skirts, you know, I mean, and you know, I've had worse jobs, but...
Coming up, the celebrigasm reaches its climax and tension as the two Austins go head-to-head on the big stage.